Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Dempsy and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Dempsy's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give correction. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You will be taught how to use that properly and put it off and on during your follow-up training session. Now Dempsy's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, and she's a very, very sweet girl. And that is where all of our obedience training starts and stops, with the dog at your left. The first exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Dempsy, heel.
Dempsy, heel.
Now her job at this point is to match pace with you on walks. She should not be dragging you, pulling you. She should be confident that you're her leader and stay right with you. No reason to be nervous or freak out. And each time that you stop walking, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, she's always well under control, because our little pit mixes get a bad rap, especially if they're not well behaved on leash. We brought out a little blanket for her little tushy. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. It is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you are not going to use her name. And you're not going to put a question mark at the end of it. It is stay. The long sit-stay, when you're practicing at home and on cold days, you can practice right indoors from 1 minute working up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her as an additional distraction, and she should remain seated until he gets back to heel. He gives her pats and loves her praise, and they take off heeling again. And you can see her tail is up, she's wagging, she's happy. There's nothing that we have taught her that she, is afraid of or doesn't like the obedience. She's doing great. She's not hard to love, that's for sure. Nice sit. Another stay. Rich walks out to the end of his training leash. And what we're teaching her is self-control, focus, and maturity. And that you're her leader, she doesn't have to worry. Now this time, instead of returning back to her, Rich is going to call her. It's Dempsy, come, and she's supposed to come and sit right in front. So that eliminates jumping on people when she's greeting them. Back to heel and back sitting. She's really done an awesome job with obedience. She's a very smart girl, and I think that the more you practice this with her and stretch her, you're going to lengthen out the time on your stationary exercises. Practice indoors, practice outdoors. You're going to have, this is exercising her mind.
Sit. Stay.
And you can see how focused she is on Rich. This is so good for her. And again, he will call her.
Dempsy. Oh, good girl.
A lot of confidence building, praise for a good job. Good job. Now the next exercises that we're going to be demonstrating for you are our series of down commands. The first down command is the down from a heel position. So before you ever give her a down command, you have her sit first. If you're going to put her down, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Now when you're practicing in the comfort of your heated living room, your long down stay can be 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to lengthen out your time and your distance. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her exactly as he did on the sit stay, back to heel. Every time he gets back to heel, you're going to hear him give her another command. So it's so funny when we bring the blanket out for our dogs that don't have a lot of hair. They love it. Sit, and then down, and stay. Very good. Now this time, instead of returning back to her, Rich will call her out of that command.
Dempsey, come.
Very nice. It's very, very smart. And everybody in the house should practice with her, so that everybody stays on the same page as far as her progress. And please include us if you have questions, you need one of us to come out and work with you. We're happy to do that. We're here for you for the long haul. Now this time Rich is going to demonstrate her down from a distance. So he's going to leave her in a sit stay. He's going to walk out to the end, and then he's going to give her the down from a distance. She's going to get real comfy first. Now we have demonstrated for you all of the formal beginner on-leash obedience commands. She has done a brilliant job with these commands. I would recommend that you probably see your vet and talk about the medications that she's on. We can chat about that on Sunday when we meet for her to go home. We've enjoyed having her, and you have a great day, and we will see you on Sunday. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.